Kelsey Plum took to social media to let it be known she will not be taking part in the Unrivaled League.
Probably one of the more anticipated to see in a 3-on-3 setting. So we can't sit here and say it's not a blow to Unrivaled.
Did Kelsey Plum just kill the Unrivaled League's chances? With her sudden exit and no Caitlin Clark or Aja Wilson, fans are asking if this league is doomed before it even starts. But here's what you need to know. Plum's decision goes way deeper than just leaving a team. It's shaking up the entire women's basketball world, and we've got the inside scoop on why. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine this. After an incredible season with the Aces, Kelsey Plum joins the Unrivaled League. This is very important news. Plum only managed to average 17.8 points, 2.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. Now that she's the face of this new league, she's on fire. It's no game for the Unrivaled League. Players are being promised equity and six-figure incomes. That is a ridiculous amount of money for women's basketball.
They already announced the teams, they already announced the coaches. What can Unrivaled really give us that we can hold on to until the season starts?
It looked like one player, like I stated, is definitely out of this deal. Now that is Kelsey Plum.
And here's the thing. By switching to a 3-on-3 format, they're completely altering the game. It will air on primetime television and is more intense and faster. The problem is that other well-known figures, such as Aja Wilson and Caitlin Clark, aren't joining the bandwagon. What makes Plum unique then? Perhaps there is something about this league that she finds appealing, or perhaps she simply wants to take a greater chance. This is making fans go crazy. Sales of tickets are skyrocketing. Everyone is eager to watch Plum dominate this new format. The league is heavily promoting her by showcasing her face on billboards and social media. On the surface, it appears flawless.
We're talking about point guard, superstar player Kelsey Plum not participating in this league.
Not take part in the inaugural season of Unrivaled in order to take some more time for myself this offseason.
Plum is the face of a brand new, innovative league. The fans are excited, the money is flowing, and it looks like women's basketball is going to take off. However, as the saying goes, if something looks too good to be true, it most likely is. There's a problem behind all the glamour and sparkle. The league is ignoring some very important problems. Do you recall those roster spaces that were empty? They're more of an issue than people realize. How come so many fans are purchasing tickets? They may not be as content as the league would have you believe.
Make the most of Caitlin Clark not playing by hinting everything and basically making people think that Caitlin Clark was going to play.
I can almost promise you this. This is a bad look for the Unrivaled League.
Plum is riding high at the moment, but she has no idea what lies ahead. This ideal circumstance, things are going to get really messy very quickly. Plum will be situated in the center of all of this. Remember how we warned that Plum's situation was going to get messy? We didn't know. Plum makes a shocking revelation a few weeks prior to the season, leaving everyone wondering what went wrong. More importantly, who will be the next? Imagine this. As you browse Instagram, you anticipate seeing Plum promoting the new league.
Obviously, they've tried to do everything they could to make the most of the situation. They tried to do
This offseason, I appreciate the league understanding and being so accommodating. I wish the league and all of the players nothing but the best, and I'm excited to watch.
You witness her announcement instead. She's gone. Suddenly, 6 weeks prior to the commencement of the season, the fans are going crazy. They want answers, they're angry, and they're bewildered. Consider it. Why would a top player decline equity and a six-figure pay in a new league? There's no logic behind it. According to Plum, she requires time for myself this offseason. Come on, though. There must be more to it than that.
Kelsey Plum is a big-name athlete. She's a superstar in the WNBA. She's a WNBA champion, dog.
ESPN have essentially confirmed. They have confirmed that Caitlin Clark will not play in Unrivaled.
Plum's real words were as follows: "I've made the decision to skip the first season of Unrivaled in order to have more time for myself this off-season. I'm grateful for the league's comprehension and flexibility." She expressed her excitement to watch and even sent best wishes to the league and players. Fans, however, don't believe it. What's crazy to you? In fact, some fans are concerned about Plum. They are expressing their concern for her by hoping it's not something serious. Others, though, they are enraged. With all those lofty promises, they believe the league has deceived them. It's a complete chaos behind the scenes. The league is still having trouble filling roster positions. Well-known people like Aja Wilson and Caitlin Clark are still missing. Fans are now growing doubtful. They are beginning to question whether this league will ever take place.
That is what the focus is going to be. This league is going to cause catastrophic damage to this league.
Given Clark's popularity and how much Unrivaled wanted her to be there, I'm sure they're holding out hope that they can get her to change her mind between now and then.
The worst part, though, is this. What if Plum's departure is only the start? Already, many are inquiring as to whether other athletes would quit like her. In an attempt to prevent everything from collapsing, the league is in a frenzy. What actually caused Kelsey Plum to leave the Unrivaled League then? In actuality, it's even messier than anyone anticipated. One player not requiring a break is not the only issue. The league in question may have taken on more than it can handle. They are now having difficulty in getting off the ground, despite their promises of the moon. There is more than one player involved in Kelsey Plum's departure. It serves as a warning to the entire Unrivaled League. Everyone is aware that they are in serious peril.
The best players to be a part of the league if you want to succeed. I mean, that's just a duh. And Kelsey Plum is one of the bigger name players in the WNBA.
Plum is a staple in the basketball community, and for her to withdraw from this league, could somebody else be leaving as well?
The league must face reality and begin to be open and truthful with its supporters. They cannot act as though nothing is wrong. The problem is that the game isn't yet over. There are still several outstanding players in the Unrivaled League, such as Aaliyah Boston and Angel Reese. They have the ability to turn this entire situation around if they play their cards correctly. They should concentrate on their possessions rather than their losses. But time is running out. Without a well-thought-out plan, calamity is just one day away. Here, women's basketball's future is at stake. Is Unrivaled able to deliver, or are we witnessing the catastrophe before it even starts? The upcoming weeks will be exciting, and I'm eager to see what will transpire.